Wah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back with me. My name is Muhammad Yudin from the third semester of TBA class 3D. Here I would like doing my final examination task of the subject speaking for academic purposes by creating a vlog about traditional culture. Oh my god, this task is really challenging and fun, although I also feel difficult to do this kind of final task because I'm not really good in video vlog. But here we go. I will take one of Indonesia's ethnic culture to finish this final exam. Are you curious what will my discussion take for the title? Then you should stay tuned in my video until the last second. Okay? Okay guys, the cultural tradition I will take for this video is about Toraja ethnicity. This tribal is really famous of its funeral tradition. One of them that is really cool I think is called Mak Nene. Such a funny name, right? But this tradition is so unique and awesome. Sometimes maybe looks creepy for some people. Okay, I know most of you may be not well known about this tradition. So, for your best understanding, let's talk about Toraja firstly. My brother and sister. Really, this looks like I'm being public speaking. But guys, this is serious. Toraja is the name of ethnic group in the mountains range on the north part of southern Sulawesi. Wow, this means Toraja is Indonesian people. They are our siblings. Their population is about 1 million souls. The majority of the people are Christian, but amazingly, some of them are also Muslim. Wow, that's cool, right? While the others are still hold on their ancestors. Beliefness that animism, or in their language is Aluk Todono. The government classified this trust is including to the kind of Hinduism. Toraja word is coming from Bugis language. That means the people who live on the high realm. The Holland named this tribal in year 1909. Wow, this ethnic is really old and far off technology. No wonder they look like ancient people, included their stronghold on their funeral tradition. The first funeral tradition is called Rambu Solo. Actually, this tradition is for honoring the dead people and accompanying them through their ways to the world afterlife. Hey guys, it looks like Helheim, the world of dying realm in the Greek mythology, or Tartarus, the realm that we can see in the film of Percy Jackson. So wonderful. This tradition takes time in a long term. This could take some days. To finish the rituals depend on the state of the family. Which family will spend more cash for the rituals than the other? So yeah, this ethnicity, state and creed remains in effect. The bad side of the world. It really makes my doubt of the existence of justice. The next tradition is Tinggorotidong, which means slaughtering the bull. From its name, we could already immediately guess what kind of action this tradition do. Actually, this tradition is a part of Rambu Solo. During this tradition, The process of slaughtering the sacrificial animal is really creepy. The butcher should kill the buffalo in one clear and flash slash. Ouch guys, you may imagine this action is similar to the summer night in Japan. One cut to finish the victim, so cool and bloody. Ew. But this is also good for the buffalo because by one slash it may not feel the pain and immediately go to heaven. According to Toraja believers that the bull or buffalo will be the right for the spirit of dead people to go through the journey to hereafter. Just like our believers, the Muslim people, we also sacrifice animals continuously every year during Idul Adha. Is it right? So the next tradition after that is Silaga Todong. Silaga Tedong. This is apparently the second rituals with Tedong word. And this ritual is about the fighting bulls or buffalo. Hey, I got a point of Tedong here. Maybe it has meaning a buffalo and Silaga means fighting. Wow, I'm such a nice language master. Mastering the word of Toraja people is fun. They have funny words to say. Okay, let's back to Silaga Tedong. This tradition is proposed to amuse the family who have been left behind by the deceased and in grief. Besides, it could be the show offered as the entertainment for the mourners who came to the funeral. This bullfight held on the muddy and wet field, sometimes on the ongoing to plant or after harvesting rice field. Oh yeah guys, the buffalo that is used for this tradition is not an ordinary buffalo. The buffalo that reserved for this ritual is the chosen and have best quality in strength and size, with fantastic price. So go to the next tradition. It is the main purpose of funeral, that is burial process. This ethnic have many burial places and cemeteries, and they are extremely very unique. The way these people bury their people helps us also depend on status level. Some are placed inside the cave, the other may be placed in the cemetery of private tombs. There are also high cemetery and tree cemetery. The most expensive is the cemetery of the carved stone. This is actually recalling my memories when I was visiting the Chinese cemetery in Bolo Mountain. That day was when I just hang out with some of my friends. We are just curious about Chinese cemetery, so we decided to go there for a walk. The cemetery is really amazing. Every one burial place is like a monument with building on it. You can see how expensive the cost to create such a building just by staring on it. And you can see the different status of people from their cemetery styles. In this case of Toraja people, carved stones cemetery is just for royalty. Oh my god, I cannot imagine why they spend so much money just to build the things that they could not take the benefit. For the purpose of honoring, maybe it is too much for me, but this thing is what makes our nation really interesting. Many cultures and traditions. Now, here we go to my favorite ritual, that is mud naming. This tradition is widely known and attracted many tourists. This is famous tradition. The tourists from inside country or abroad. The first time I see this tradition through YouTube. Actually, it happens with on purpose. The video shows about the corpse which could move and walk by itself. Yes, it is really good. When I search more information through the Google, I got this is a mud naming. Mud naming apparently is included to the Toraja tradition that to change the clothes and make up the corpse of their family who have long time buried, perhaps thousands or hundreds years old after burial time. Guys, You can barely realize that this cult is really old. They are mummies and they can move themselves. How creepy it is! For your information, this tradition holds once in 3 years after the great harvesting months in August. There are some steps in doing this tradition. I know you are also curious. Before the tradition begins, the first step to do for the grandson is uttering the prayer with Toraja ancient words. If you be present at the ritual, you will hear the words likely a dark spell that could make you your body shaking. So the second step is burying a pig or buffalo for a gift. They believe if they don't do this, the spirit will never be able to reach Puya. What is Puya? Puya here have the meaning as heaven. The heaven. After the second step is done, the family must doing the third step, that is putting petal leaf as the key to open the grave. Yes, petal leaf. Almost forgot. In tradition, one grave is containing many corpses. So during the time of burying the sacrifice, the family must serve the chief as many as the corpses. After taking the corpses, they go to the fourth step, that is put the corpses out and clean it, then drying it under the sun, about 3 days until a week. After that process, the main tradition behold. What is the tradition? The family put the clothes on the corpses and make it up as their living time. Oh my god. After the tradition is over, the family send the corpses back to the grave. My beloved brothers and sisters, Indonesia is a rich country. We can see it from its culture, tradition, and many other things. This ritual is the proof of that statement. Frankly speaking, I'm really proud to be born in this nation, knowing the unique tradition that could make the dead man walking and honor them by making up their grass. Really cool. So maybe that is all about my vlog video of Final Task. I hope you enjoyed it very much and it could enrich your knowledge about our beloved nation. Thank you very much for watching and see ya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.